I'm Rachel Burnham. I'm going into my third year at Royal Holloway, University of London, studying in the Department of Drama and Theatre. In year 7, there was a day where everybody had to go and see universities, people whose parents hadn't been to university. They did a sort of further education tour thing, and they brought us to Royal Holloway. Everybody was in the quad in the sun, and I put a note in the statue being like, I'm going to come here when I'm older. So from year 7 I wanted to come here, but obviously on UCAS days I went to one of the universities. I loved the fact that this was a campus uni. I really like the fact that it's a bubble, and the fact that it's like a little microcosm. It's lovely. We were taken to the boiler house first off at the UCAS day. There were fellow drama students there, and they were just talking about how there's so many practical things to get involved in, because I was more interested in the academic side of it. The fact that there was the opportunity to get involved with all the extracurricular stuff as well, to get involved in all the different types of roles. So you like directing, there's people who write their own material and stuff like that as well. Being able to get involved in whole different aspects of theatre, which was really good. The fact that you weren't going to drama school, so you weren't surrounded by everybody who just wanted to do acting. You were surrounded by some really well-rounded people who were interested in lots of different things, and maybe weren't entirely sure what they wanted to go into in regards to drama, but they knew they wanted to do it, which is why the courses are really good. You get to choose modules and stuff which you're interested in. There's a huge variety of courses which you can take. There's ones for playwriting and directing, practical courses like physical theatre, which I had this year. Initially, I wasn't sold on it because physical theatre isn't something I'm particularly good at. The lecturer was just brilliant. The fact that I went into it a little bit half-heartedly and I wasn't entirely sure what I was doing came in really well for my essay. I got extra points in my essay for talking about my personal experience of how I went into it a little bit unsure. So I really enjoyed physical theatre. Another one I had was scenography, so we got to do set design, costume design, analysing the script. That was ace. That was so good. That was one I really wanted anyway, but it was just great. Our lecturer was practical, as well as lecturing, she's active in that sort of area. She's off doing set design, costume design all the time anyway. So she came in with her own experiences and her own examples and stuff, which was great. Because we did scenography, we got to help do the first few pieces in here. So we got to not only design, sort of theoretically design, like ideally this is what we would do, but actually have it happen. We actually got to liaise with all the tech guys. Every single sort of pair of people got a different play, got a different experience, had to work with the directors and the actors, and that's something that I don't think many courses would enable you to do. Another really cool thing was when we did physical theatre, my friend who I'm living with has Ali Hodge, and she had to get hold of her book. We went into the National Theatre and there's just like loads of Ali Hodge books on the shelf. It was great! It was so cool being able to go to the National Theatre and be like, that's my lecture. It's really good to have lecturers who have actual professional experience in what they're teaching. So they practice what they preach. It's brilliant. The facilities here are so good. There's the boiler house, this old Victorian building, which like hundreds of years ago used to heat, I think, the whole of Royal Holloway. You go in there and it's just phenomenal. It's just this huge high ceilings place, and with this beautiful floor. It's got this sprung and heated dance floor. It's great for productions. The sound is really good in there. The lighting's great in there. There's raked seating, which you can like move around. It's really adaptable for each production. The drama department has the first no theatre outside of Japan. Of course, there's a Caryl Churchill Theatre as well, which is just great. It was being built in my first and my second year. In my third year, I'm really looking forward to getting to use it. I was actually the first actress to perform in here. I'm really looking forward to getting involved in shows, even backstage, getting involved with this theatre, because it's just great. It's got such great facilities. There are so many extracurricular performance societies at Royal Holloway. Even in my first year, it was Shakespeare Society, then Drama Society, Musical Theatre Society, loads of music ones. Student Workshop, which is just for drama students, which is really nice because it gives you a chance to work with people who you've done courses with and who are sort of on a similar page with you, which is really nice. Being on a society committee gives you a chance to really expand on skills which you're interested in. I do the publicity for Musical Theatre Society. I've kept up with lots of graphic design. I've been probably doing graphic design for like 2 years now. Great thing to put on your CV, as well as getting to learn all the academia in your courses that juggled with practical. You get pure practical through the extracurricular, so you get to rig lights, direct, set design, write, everything, which is just so good to learn. Getting to do it on the job, and especially in a place like this. There's a great crossover between the academia side of it and the practical extracurricular side of it, which you can get involved with whenever you want. I'm really looking forward to third year, because in first year you're given lots and lots of different kinds of courses which let you test the waters for everything and see what you're sort of interested in. In second year it's sort of narrowed down a little bit more, and then in third year I'm going in and I'm taking 3 courses which I'm really interested in. They're courses which are done a bit more intensely, a bit more thoroughly. In first year you're sort of eased through it by your lecturers. They give you the information that you need. There's not as much going off and finding things yourself. It's them giving you all the information that they have and doing these fantastic lectures and seminars and lots of different types of learning, lots of different ways of discussing ideas. That's easing you into the whole university thing. Second year is more predominantly them giving you information and you going off and running with it and doing personal research. It's taking what you've learned from first year and applying that to what you're learning. Just being a bit more responsible for your education, being more independent with it. So Royal Holloway, with the courses and the extracurricular and all the facilities we have, you end up leaving with a brilliant wealth of knowledge, just a huge variety of skills which you wouldn't get if you were just going in and studying, say, acting or whatever. It just gives you the best opportunity when you're leaving for work and further education. There's just so many different things which show that you're adaptable and you're able to do lots of different things.